Welcome back to Dead Island, everybody. I am here again with Syor, and this is going to be the very last recording that I have post commentary for. Um, Last time you saw us, we were traveling through the prison, and honestly, the way I've been uploading or rendering videos is really hard to know what exactly I did last time. But here I'm flipping through the two side quests that we collected from some of the prisoners in the canteen area, because before we weren't able to do any of them because of the main side quest. So we can't really like we can't highlight those and follow those
Who the
quite yet.
fuck are you?
Um, However, Syor does know where one of the side quest locations is. So we decide to go and do that without any help from the map. He knows exactly where it is, so I'm just following him right now. But it's in that, yeah, it's in Block A where we've already been with that big old ram. Ugh, that we don't like at all. Rams are everywhere in this prison, so you know you you want to be really careful. By the way, guys, I hope you like the new quality in the videos. I had realized that I was not recording in very high quality. On the PlayStation 3 was set to standard definition. So, oh gosh, yeah, right here, this guy respawned, and I had no idea why the game put me here. But yeah, I had been recording in standard definition, and my friend Lord X Sandwich, who was supposed to take part in this adventure with Syor and or Syor and me, he told me how to make it so that the videos were better quality. So it took a while to change that, but I finally did. So hopefully you guys like it, and for the next playthroughs I do on the PS3, I'll just follow this standard, I guess, because it looks really nice in my opinion. But yeah, here are my machetes, and this one actually went into the floor, and it was really hard to get. But if something like this happens to you, see, I was flipping through just to make sure that it's really mine. If something like this happens to you, just squat down, and hopefully it'll show up for you to pick it up. And luckily, it worked for me. That was a short circuit bowling machete, though, and it's really not that great in terms of like level or whatever. So I wouldn't be too butthurt if I lost it. But I picked it up anyway because it's been really good so far. Here are the drugs for Dreyfus's side quest. They're pretty well hidden everywhere. But yeah, you're grabbing some drugs for people in this game. Yet again, it makes me wonder why children weren't included in this. Because, I mean, you pretty much have everything else that's bad in this game. I don't think child zombies would make it any worse. But yeah, after you grab that, pretty much everything that we knocked out respawned. So we heard the ram, we didn't see him, but if you look, I think we look behind ourselves in a minute and we see him pop up and walking around, and it's just like, these people do not take very long at all to respawn. There's our thug friend there. But yeah, once we've covered that, we just run back to Block 0 and hand this off to Dreyfus or Dreyfus. Because honestly, when zombies are on the loose, drug addicts are not the least of, or not the biggest worry that you have. They're the least of your worries. But yeah, here he is.
Thank you, true brothers. I owe ya.
However, since I said that, do not take that as advice to do drugs. Do not do drugs. Otherwise, you'll end up slouched down against a column in a prison wanting more drugs, I guess. They're bad. Bad news.
If you have the bollocks, friends, you might just end up with one hell of a weapon. You just got to go this way.
I'll say this too, the prison is extremely hard to navigate because it, unlike all of the other special areas, it does not have a map, probably because it's inside a building. So, like, when we were at the police station and in the hotel, they also didn't have maps, as far as I can remember. So, yeah, it just makes things way difficult. Especially when you're trying to do side quests. This is a main quest though, so it's not as hard. But I think, and I can't remember if we've already done it or if we're going to do it, but there's a side quest coming up that requires you to find an infirmary. And that is actually pretty hard to locate. If you just try to follow the map, you definitely have to do a little bit of searching, so. The main quests aren't so hard to navigate, but the side quests are sometimes kind of difficult. Honestly, at this point, I was just looking around, and I did not want to go too deep into that room because I saw a. Oh, there he is. There's that infected hanging out there. Interestingly enough, this is actually the infirmary that I'm talking about. I believe, at least. So, we have a hard time refinding this place. But just remember, guys, that it's there. I don't imagine you've been following exactly where we've gone so far because this place is like a maze, but yeah. So right here we run into human enemies, just like, you know, the punks and stuff, and there's a fact book. Just like the punks and stuff, and I almost said a bad word. They're in this area of the prison. These are actually police officers, so, you know, these guys are pretty much killing whoever shows up, so they're not here to help you at all. The police have already been giving people trouble as far as the outbreak is concerned anyway, so, you know, this just adds to that, I guess. So yeah, right there I just thought I'd do things my way. Found a Molotov, may as well use it. I haven't used Molotovs in a long time. Thing is, though, I really didn't know if I got the police officers because I threw it kind of short. And yeah, it turns out I really didn't get any of them. I just got that zombie. So that kind of sucked, but I could pull out my trusty shotgun. Do a little bit of damage with that thing. It's always fun. If Cyro will let me shoot. You know, as slow as shotguns are, they are probably my favorite guns in this game. I think it's because they're easier to aim. But yeah, they're definitely slower, and you've seen me try to you've seen me try to reload them. They take forever. So right up here we meet a new main character. So we are going to talk to him.
Titus wanted me to help you out. I'm Kevin. Titus thought I could be of some help. I've unlocked a few doors in my day, you know? But there's nothing I can do here. This lock's tamper-proof, man. And I need the master key. Only the senior guards have those. So get the master key, or you ain't getting in. Got it?
Yeah, I'll give you a hand.
Alright, the senior guard should have the key. When all hell broke loose, he hid out in his office with 3 of his thugs. The office is down that corridor. I'll stay here and fiddle with this fucker.
So Kevin, he seems like he's not really that major, but he helps you get through this prison pretty well. As he said, he is the master of at unlocking doors, so he's gonna get you into places that you otherwise couldn't get into yourself. And like Titus, I guess he's a really good person to be friends with. But yeah, right here we are just going to grab the key from, or the master key from the police chief. I honestly don't remember this part, so bear with me if I don't know what I'm saying.
Don't let them get behind you!
Yeah, I figured they'd be alive. Oh, I do remember this. Yeah, these guys shoot at you from. Yeah, here it goes. Freaking reloading takes forever. But I love using shotguns.
Oh, what do we got here?
Kill these fuckwits!
And this is the police chief's office. He's just standing there. He is not shooting at all, and he won't unless you go inside. So he's kind of an easy shot, to be honest. Other than him, no one else is in here, so I mean, you're pretty much free to get whatever you want. I just noticed the master key looks like a personal ID, but I guess it's one of those slide cards. But anyway, right at this point, we just have to find our way back to Kevin, and he will unlock the door for us. So while we're doing that, and speaking of Kevin, I thought about, or I've been asked by some people if I was planning to do the the DLC, if I was planning to do the DLC content, or download that campaign and do it. I don't know if I am or not. I mean, based on the popularity of this this playthrough right here, I don't know if it'd be like a wise idea. But and plus I wouldn't be able to play it with Scior because the DLC campaign does not allow for multiplayer, but I'm still thinking about it. You learn a lot more about the later characters, so I don't know.
Good. Now I'll start working on the door, and you make sure I don't get a nasty surprise. I just have to swipe this card through, and... Damn. I hope I didn't fuck the electronics up. One more try. Fuck! Get ready. We're in for it now. Watch my back while I work on the lock.
So Kevin kind of messed up there, but it's okay because we are given enough tools. You get a few infected and then a thug, and the thug is super slow. So I mean, pretty much just waiting around. But yeah, use these canisters to the best of your ability. They're there for a good reason.
Jesus Christ. You're like the fucking angel of death. I definitely wouldn't have made it out on my own. Okay, door's open. You ready? Get in there and grab what you want. Maybe you'll find something for me in there too.
But yeah, like I was saying, you learn a lot more about some of the later characters in the game if you play the second campaign, the hidden campaign, or the DLC campaign. Sorry. You learn more about Dr. West and Urema and Kevin here, and a bunch of different people. Ryder White and Emily, and there's a striker rifle mod, and his wife Emily that he's been talking about over the radio. So all of these characters that have come in late in the game that you really didn't get to know as well, you definitely learn more about them and what they do and how they relate to this whole story. Because I think I mentioned before how oh, and I decided to shut Kevin in there just so he's safe. But I think I mentioned before how some parts of the plot really kind of don't make sense. How Moen just decided to take us to the laboratory even though we really didn't have to go. I mean, if he was as far as the heroes were concerned, he did not know where the prison was. So, for them to follow them to the lab was kind of odd. But and that guy's beating on a door and it's wide open. But anyway, yeah, it makes more sense once you play that second or the DLC campaign. So I don't know. After talking about it, I may want to play it, but I don't know. If anybody out there wants me to play it, then I may download it and play it because I have a little more money on my PlayStation Network card, so I might give it a go. But like I said, I'd be by myself. It may or may not be funny. It may be just pathetic. I think Scior found an alternate route around the place, but that's okay. I think if you were to turn off that steam, it would stay that way. if you were, you know, after you had talked to Kevin. Um, so that's kind of like a shortcut through the place. But yeah, we hadn't been this way, and we did not know what was here, so I was just curious to see what was going on up in this direction. This guy is big and ugly. Oh my gosh, what am I searching for while he's walking towards me? Oh. Oh gosh. See, it's a good thing Sai was there, but if he wasn't there, the game would have actually paused, but still. It's usually not smart to flip through your inventory while the thug comes toward you. So yeah, this place I did not even know existed. It's an upper area for the canteen where all the prisoners are located. I don't think anything is up there, but I was kind of surprised to see this guy too, because it was kind of quiet after we fought the thug. So yeah, if you don't want to be tracked down by an infected, then don't go that far down the hall. But yeah, this is a pretty cool area I didn't realize even existed. You can't just jump down there and make an easy way for yourself, because you will likely die from the jump, from the fall. So it wouldn't be wise. I was actually tempted to kind of maybe go down that hallway. But after being surprised by the infected, I decided not to.
Without weapons, he's pretty fucked.
So now we're just going to talk to Titus, and yeah. Here he is.
That's all there was? That's not gonna do it. We're gonna have to figure something else out here.
So yeah, this is, I hope you guys have enjoyed this so far, finding some new areas in the prison and finding our way around. But I'm actually going to pause this, and this is the end of the recording. So, yeah, we're getting really close to the end, you guys, and we're going to, you know, do some more side quests and talk to Titus again and all that good stuff. But, you know, until next time, I will see y'all later.